Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Back in the shop. And we have I guess we're gonna call this an Orange Crush 5.3 that Dad's been working on here, getting it kind of ready to go. And I have the all aluminum 6.2 that we're gonna be putting the heads on. The orange one will definitely be finished and it'll be sent off today. But the 6.2, we may need a few more things. I haven't really inventoried parts yet, but gonna unbox these heads. These came from Texas Speed.
And the gold.
Oh yeah, look at this here. A lot of people may not know if you watch the videos, but we are somewhat of a beer connoisseur. And this is Martin House.
Martin House, yes
Martin
sir.
House, yeah. And it's there's 2 cans in the box. I think it's like $12. And what does it sound of? It's a whiskey
barrel
aged Imperial Rice Stout. So 12.5% alcohol by volume. Also, we got a brand new set of ARP head bolts. I'm going to show the proper way to install these. ARP's gotten a bad rap lately of people breaking these bolts, and there's 2 main reasons why they're breaking them. So we're going to go over that, and I'll show you the correct way to do it. So I'm going to build a pan real quick for the little orange motor, Orange Crush here that Dad's working on. But just wanted to go over, just to reiterate, I've already blown out this part, and I've already blown out the part of the pickup tube. We found coffee grounds in there. We found like dirt dauber nest in there before, brand new. So just make sure you blow your stuff out before you put it together. And I'm getting ready to install everybody's favorite part. So there you go. All right, so you're getting ready to paint a throttle body. So you got it kind of masked off there. So we had a guy that follows us paint a motor with VHT paint, and it started cracking on him already.
Yep.
So he wanted to know, because you've used the VHT and you hate it, so he wanted to know what you do, or what you have to do. What's his next step? It's already cracked. What does he got to do?
It's gonna flake.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to chip it off. You're gonna get you a wire wheel, power tool, whatever it takes.
Whew.
You're gonna have to take all that off, back down to the metal.
There's nothing he can put on top of it to cover it.
And then just get it as smooth as possible. What sticks. Try to make it smooth as possible.
Feather it out.
Yeah, and then take some primer, prime it real good.
Now, can he go back with what
Yeah.
we use here? This is that Rust-Oleum Professional Primer is what we use.
Yeah.
And then for our color, depending on what color you want, it's the Rust-Oleum Universal. We got metallic. We got a few other different styles. But here's the black we use.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your scraper's working good.
Yeah. Trying to get it in
Good
the
scraper.
motor.
All right, so we got it all cleaned up, ready to rock and roll. That's what you said, rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Party all day,
Party.
rock and roll all night.
You got anything coming out yet? I want to check it. Yeah, we always put a little bit there. Just to make sure that gap is covered, huh?
4 corners. But not too much. We've definitely seen instances of people putting too much. Oh, hey, buddy.
You always have to check, see if you're doing it right, huh?
Yep. It's the QC turkey. QA turkey. He demands perfection. Yep. I got it.
I guess he's telling you need to put some over here.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
there. I mean,
This stuff's expensive too. You don't want to just drop it all on there. I mean, you're looking at like $25 a tube on those big tubes.
It's a lot easier than using the handheld ones. So these pans are just a little bit different. Some of the Holly pans and the factory pans, they have a dowel that helps you kind of locate it. These ones don't. But I'll tell you what, I'll take that. I'll take the no dowel because we got bolts.
We got bolts. Nice, brand
Nice,
new.
clean bolts.
Yes.
So I'll take the no dowel any day for bolts. So normally your larger bolts, or normally these bolts are 13, and your 2 back ones are 10. In this instance, everything's gonna be a 10. So we're just gonna snug them down and then go back and torque them. So when you do it right, you'll end up just with a very little bit of silicone pushing out. Nothing excessive, nothing crazy. It's always gonna be a little bit more in the corners, the way we do the corners, the way you have to, because the timing chain cover and the rear main cover. But as you can see, it's not oozing out, not getting all over the place. You know, doesn't look terrible. Nice and neat and clean like factory. That's what you want. Check in here with my painter. My painter here. Looking good.
Yeah, it's got the final.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Starts out looking like this.
Yeah. They're not.
I mean, it's clean.
It's aluminum. Yeah, it's not bad. But
Yeah.
But yeah, when you put all the front accessories and everything on it,
it's
yeah,
really nice.
look real good. Look real good. Good job. All right, so we're gonna take us a little break here. Little hydration break. Gotta stay hydrated. Got some yellow jackets here. All right, so Orange Crush is about to be shipped off. It's missing some coils and spark plugs and exhaust, but that's what we got. And we ended up doing the crank pulley in black. It was dark steel, but I think it looked better in black. Matches the other pulleys, but it came out pretty cool. I don't know what it's gonna go in, but we don't do too many orange ones, so it's kind of different, kind of nice. So, yep, this is about to be shipped off. And then we're gonna get to these heads on that 6.2 LS. All right, so we're gonna get ready to put these heads on. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox them here. I ain't seen them yet, so
Yeah.
let's see what they look like. Oh, those look nice, don't they?
Yes, sir.
So they ported the exhaust. They poured it out there in the intake.
Yep.
And they got the Texas Speed springs and titanium retainers in and new seals. We sent them, but there's the part number. That's what came back. So the block's already cleaned up, but I do want to just clean this up before we put it on. But
Something you can notice, roll this back over. You can see it or not in some of these. Reach your hand right there.
yeah, I can see it.
See there's a hole in it?
Well, right. They're right there.
See there's a hole.
Yep.
And
It's because they ported them.
they ported them.
Yep.
And they took out as much meat. Seriously, you can see that really good right there.
Yep. So that's the boss here for the for your rocker arm.
Yeah, your rocker arm hold down bolts.
Or what bolts there is this little cradles.
Yeah. That's your rack.
Yeah, so your rocker arm little rack goes there. So that they took so much meat out. You can see daylight in there.
But it's not going to hurt the performance.
No.
And it's not going to leak or nothing, so it's on there.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's going to be fine.
Okay. ARP, like I said, has got kind of a bad rap of people breaking bolts off. And in the instructions, it even tells you, they come with the assembly lube, right? You want to put this on the threads, and you want to put it right here on the bolt. Now, they all come with these washers, and I don't know if it'll focus on it, but the washer has a chamfer. That chamfer faces up towards the bolt head itself.
Yeah, one side of this washer is flat as it
Right.
can be. The other side has a chamfer in the center of it.
And the way people are breaking these and blaming it on ARP is they're not paying attention, and they're putting the washer on incorrectly, so they're putting the washer on upside down. When you put the washer on upside down and you put this together, I know it's all black, so I don't know if it's going to blend in, but the washer will not seat fully. It's trying to, but it won't. So as you snug this down and tighten this down, you're going to create, it's going to crack right here and probably break off. Because if you can see, this has a little conical shape to it here. It expands out and gets bigger right there. So if you use it like you're supposed to with the chamfer, then this washer will actually seat all the way up. You see the difference there? See how flush that is? It's flush. There's no room in between the bolt head and the washer.
The anti-seize lubricant up there is so it can actually turn, correct?
See, yeah, and when you do it incorrectly, you see how it's walking on there?
Mm-hmm.
It won't seat. So people are tightening down and they're breaking them. So yeah, you want lube on these threads.
Right.
And you want lube right here.
And that's because during torquing,
you want this to all move.
Yeah. You don't want
it to seize up.
Well, you don't want your torque to be up here.
Right.
You want the torque to be down here.
Yep. And that's it. And that's what. And each of these washers has the chamfer, and that's what people are doing wrong. And even in their directions, I mean, they're trying to help you. They got it in red. The ID chamfer side of the washer must face the bolt head. Right. It says right there. Right there. Also, lubricate the bolt threads and the bottom of the head of the bolt. So now we've never had an ARP set break. I was worried about it when we first started using them because of everybody was breaking them on the internet. But just got to read.
Got to read.
Got to read.
Yeah.
And you won't break them. Now, so what's cool about these is these are not torque to yield. So we're going to go 25, 50, 80 on the big bolts, and your small bolts, these ones that go in the top, these are going to be just 25. So simple, easy, even gives you a torque sequence. So can't beat that. All right, so I have cleaned the block surface multiple times, just got through cleaning the head surface. And then here's our gaskets. These are actually GM factory gaskets. So Dad's gonna get these cut open without cutting himself. All good. So we got our dowels in, just line our gaskets up. There we go. So we'll start getting these ARP bolts ready and getting them dropped in. All right, so I got all the bolts on the other side except for the small 10 mil ones. These are all, instead of 15 like factory, these are actually 13s, but Dad's been helping me out and he's doing getting the washer on properly with the lubricant and then the thread lube too. So for right now, basically, I've just been hand tightening them. I'm just using the Milwaukee. It doesn't put out a whole lot of torque, so. And I'm double checking as I pick them up also to make sure that washer is sitting flush with the chamfer in the correct spot. All right, so I got one side done. We're doing the initial 25 foot-pounds first. And I like having this with me just right here, just for the sequence, just so I know I'm following everything right. All right, Dad, I'm at the 80 foot-pound point right now. So what's your idea about holding this thing? The issue we run into when I'm torquing these things down, this one's just 80, but some of the LT stuff is over 100. And Dad's got a bad back, I got a bad shoulder, and he can't hold it. It hurts him to hold it as I'm torquing it. And then if he slips and I slip, then we both gonna get hurt. So you've got an idea here.
It's not ratchet.
We're gonna ratchet strap it
Around here, I guess.
right there by the NOS. All right, so we've ratchet strapped the engine block. The strap's not touching the head.
To the NOS.
to the post that said NOS. So that ought to do it. So, because I'm about to go up to the 80 foot-pound mark, which it's a little bit of torque. It's not that crazy. So we'll see if we're moving and shaking. Yeah, that was not bad. Was not bad.
Kind of moved a little.
Okay, so there it is. Number 13. So that is it. And I tell you what, I mean, I'm glad we got this. This definitely helped. The big Quinn. I mean, I know
Mighty Quinn.
it's Mighty Quinn. I know it's Harbor Freight, but it's working great. All right, so we got them all torqued down, and man, that looks good on there. So that is a nice looking set of cylinder heads. This is gonna be a bad little engine. I built up quite a bit of thirst torquing those heads down. So what we got here? What are we working with?
We're working with a
We got the Martin House.
Kahula Kaha.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try it.
Kahula Kaha.
But
it's a whiskey barreled aged
Yep.
Imperial Rice
12 and a half.
Stout.
Yeah.
Barrel aged series. Okay.
Let's see what that does. Give it a pour there.
It's been aged 5 months in a whiskey barrel.
I'm
Here we go.
I'm getting thirsty. Let's see what we got.
What we got here?
Oh, that does look good. It's always important to stay hydrated. So don't forget, when you're out there in the garage working, don't forget to hydrate. Let's see.
2022.
Can y'all smell it? Give it a little smell. Let's see what we got. Okay.
Man.
Smells good.
I can taste the.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Let's get the reaction from Dad here. What does Dad think? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we picked up another 6.6 liter L8T, and this one's going to have a complete inspection and tear down, and of course we're not pulling the cam and heads or nothing, but we're going to scope it and check it all out, get it painted up, kind of our usual deal. But this is a brand new engine; it's just been sitting. That's going to do it for us today. We got that 6.2 LS heads on, and we got that 5.3 shipped out. So thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe, like, share, ring the notification bell. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.